Welcome to the first episode of Living with the CLA45s. This is going to be a new series on the channel where I do a nice POV view like you're seeing right now, and really I just take you through my owner's experience of the car. I mean, if you look down here you can see we are running low on fuel, so in this video we're going to be filling up the CLA45s with a full tank of fuel. So if you're interested in the type of fuel I use in this car, how much is a full tank, you know, how much does it cost, then this is the video for you. And of course, before we go and fill up with petrol, we're going to have a little bit of fun. The roads are very wet. It's been hammering it down with rain this morning, so that's going to be interesting. We've got all the roundabouts here, so we'll pop it in race mode and we'll go around some roundabouts in the wet. Just use that last bit of petrol. And then we'll go and fill up. So hope you guys are excited about these videos. These are going to be real, genuine owner experiences. You know, you're going to see what it's like to own this car and just the fun I have with it, really, and just the day-to-day. You know, we're going to be doing practicality, fun, all sorts of stuff. Right now we're just cruising in comfort mode. Nice gap in front of us with the car in front, of course. Haven't got the exhaust turned on, but we can press the button down here. You can hear it gets a little bit of sound there. We'll turn it off though because we're in comfort mode, but don't worry, we are going in race mode. We just have to get out here first, but really while we're getting out of this pretty boring estate, just want to kind of tell you a few things that I'm really excited about for the channel. So obviously we've got the new series I've just spoken about, which is going to be great point of view drives. I'm going to be doing lots of point of view drives. I've also got a 360-degree virtual reality camera, which is going to be, I'm basically going to mount it in the car, and you as the viewer on YouTube, you're going to be able to look all the way around the car. So it's going to be like you're here with me, so you can use your finger on the touchpad and actually move the camera around. I've tested it out and it's absolutely incredible. So it's the Insta360 X3. So if you're interested in VR or you just want to have a really cool, unique driving experience with the CLA45s, then make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that one. Right, we're coming out now. We are leaving the estate and the petrol station's kind of over there, but I just want to have some fun on the roundabouts first. So the engine's also warmed up now, so let's pop it into race mode. Let's see how it performs on these very wet roads. Ooh, it really does come alive. You know what, guys? I've had this car a year now and I absolutely love it, and if you watch my channel you will know how much I love this car and just AMGs in general. You know, cars make me so happy, and I know you can't see it right now, but there's a huge smile on my face. I mean, listen to these downshifts. You get that nice little pop at the back. I'm definitely going to be doing a full flappy paddle video as well. I'm going to be doing some proper POVs to teach you guys how to use flappy paddles if you've never used them before, and just general how fun they are to use. So much traction, even in the wet. And the AMG performance seats do such a good job at holding you in place when you do that. Oh, it's a bit bumpy. And like I said, guys, the roads are very wet. It's been raining very heavy this morning. I wanted to go out and actually film driving in the heavy rain, but typically just as I get outside it stops raining. But it's England, so there's going to be plenty of opportunities to film that video. The grip is just absurd. Now you can feel sorry, I just wanted to hear that exhaust. You can feel a little bit of slip at the back, obviously, because, you know, why not? It's so much power, and you know, it does send a lot of power to the front, but the system is very clever at distributing power and braking to various wheels with the 4MATIC Plus system. nice quiet Sunday morning as well. Brakes are on point as well. Quite sure why he was braking then. So if anyone's just bought an AMG and you've got race mode and you're feeling a little bit hesitant to use it, if you've got an AMG with 4MATIC Plus, do not be afraid of race mode, because even in the wet, it is fantastic. The traction's still there. All the safety systems are still activated. I mean, you can turn them off. Obviously though, if you've got a rear wheel drive C63, do be careful in race mode because it's an absolute animal. And race mode is definitely my most favourite drive mode of all. You get more pops and bangs from the exhaust as well. Right, let's fill up with petrol.
Right, so here we are at the pump. We're filling up with BP Ultimate. This is the best petrol available at this station. Now, I normally just use whichever premium petrol I can find. On occasions, I will use regular, but I tend to avoid it if I can. At this current time, it's 187 pence per litre, which is pretty high. In terms of mile per gallon, I average around 24 mile per gallon, but to be honest guys, after that drive in race mode, we're probably around 15, 18 maybe at a push. But hey, if you do want to do some cruising on the motorway, the CLA45s is capable of over 40 mile per gallon on long journeys. Now, the main issue I've had with fuel in this car is the tank is just so small. I find myself doing similar mile per gallon to my C43, but I'm spending so much more time at the petrol station. So guys, we are done. The total for this tank of fuel is just over £83. Now guys, this may be a little bit antisocial, but you cannot leave the petrol station without holding down the paddle and doing an AMG emotion start. Just listen to this pop. So there we have it guys, that is the first episode of Life with the CLA45s AMG. I can't wait to share my owner's experience, tips and tricks, and just the general fun we're going to have with this car together. So if you're enjoying this series, make sure you hit that like button, it really helps me and the channel out. And guys, if you're interested in how I film this great POV view, check the description below the video to find a link to learn about this tiny thumb-sized camera. It's so tiny I can have it right by my eyes without blocking my view, so it's just brilliant for POV drives. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching, I'll see you next time.